Welcome to this short demo of the K2View data product platform. We'll start with a short intro and then move on to the live product demo. The K2View data product platform integrates, processes, and delivers enterprise data via data products. At a high level, a data product makes all the data you have about any business entity from all your underlying systems instantly accessible to anyone that needs it. This means the following. It integrates and unifies the data for an entity from all underlying systems, ensuring that it is complete. It augments it on the fly with analytical insights. The product platform governs the data according to your data quality and privacy policies. It delivers up-to-date, always fresh data you can trust, instantly accessible to data consumers, including other data products. And finally, it fuels your operational and analytical workloads. More on the use cases later in our presentation. A data product integrates and manages the data for each individual business entity in its own micro database. It does so for billions of individual entities in parallel. The data product continually syncs and processes the data for an entity from all its underlying sources, including legacy systems, relational and non-relational systems, data lakes, and more, unifying, organizing, augmenting, and compressing the entity's data into the micro database. The data product secures each micro database with its own unique 256-bit encryption key, eliminating the possibility of a mass data breach, and makes it instantly available for any authorized data consumer through any method: SQL, APIs, CDC, messaging, or streaming. Throughout the demo, we will demonstrate how the platform supports the end-to-end data product lifecycle, from data product design to data product monitoring. We will also show how we uniquely address the aspects of enterprise deployment, resilience, and change management. The use case we show is based on a fictitious company, City Mobility, which rents out different types of vehicles, such as bikes, electric scooters, and electric cars. Let's start with the end result. This is the Customer 360 application used by City Mobility's contact centers to deliver world-class customer service to its millions of customers. The Customer 360 presents a complete real-time view of a customer. In this example, Leda Vega. Leda's data has been integrated, processed, and delivered from multiple sources, including the following: her personal data, her recent rentals, financial data such as invoices and payments, her customer care open tickets, and even real-time streaming data such as speed and battery power ingested from the current bike device she is renting. Now let's see how we achieved this using the K2View platform. Let's start with the Data Product Studio, which is a user-friendly web-based IDE used by data engineers and business analysts to define, create, and manage data products. It supports the end-to-end data product lifecycle, from building the data product schema to defining the data integration and delivery modes, to data processing logic and orchestration flows, and change management. The K2View data product platform features dozens of out-of-the-box database and system connectors to establish two-way connections between existing application data sources and consuming applications. Pre-built connectors are available to all common databases, such as Oracle, Postgres, SQL Server, and even mainframe DB2 and IMS, and more. It also integrates data from common non-relational databases, such as Couchbase and Hadoop, and event streaming technologies such as Kafka and JMS. K2View supports all data integration methods including ETL, data streaming, data virtualization, log-based data changes, message-based data integration, and APIs. In our demo, the data about City Mobility's customers and the vehicles they rent reside in 3 different data sources, each based on a unique technology, structure, and format. 1. The CRM database, which includes the customer's personal information, their contracts, and their service cases. This resides in Salesforce. 2. The billing database, which includes financial data such as the customer's invoices and payments. This resides in Oracle DB. And 3. The vehicle database, which includes information on all the vehicles which the company operates and rents. This resides in Redis. Using the Data Product Schema Editor, you can build a data product model in minutes, including its tables, connections, and data population flows. K2View features an auto-discovery engine that automates the initial creation of the data product schema, allowing the data engineer to modify the auto-created schema as needed. Once the data product is deployed, it creates on-the-fly, manages, and continually syncs a micro-database for every business entity instance, based on the data product schema. In our demo, it creates and manages one micro-database for each individual customer. When defining the data product schema, we can also define the synchronization policies between the MicroDB and its source systems. This unique feature enables data teams to determine exactly how and when each table within the MicroDB is updated, thereby minimizing the load on the source systems and providing data that meets the required SLAs for the data product consumers. You can also define if the MicroDB will be persisted in the data product platform, cached into memory, or virtualized without ever persisting any data in the platform. K2View uniquely supports dynamic data virtualization, which gives users the flexibility to decide which of the data product's data elements will be virtualized and which data will be stored physically in a microdatabase along the way. This is particularly valuable for cases where some of the data is being frequently updated, while other parts of the data are relatively static. Persisting select data is also of great value when a specific backend system suffers from frequent downtimes. Let's look at the data in the microdatabase for Leda Vega, customer ID number 39. When we query on customer number 39 for the first time, the data product retrieves her data from the sources and creates Leda Vega's MicroDB on the fly. Additional queries for her data will retrieve the data from the MicroDB or from the sources, depending on the defined sync policies and the elapsed time from the last microdatabase update. When the data schema is changed, let's say that a field or table is added, the data product is smart enough to recreate the MicroDB on the fly, perform a mini migration of its data from the original MicroDB, also in real time, and populate the new data elements according to the new schema. All of this will only take microseconds. Each table, such as customer in our example, is assigned to one or more data population flows, which define and execute data extraction and transformation logic from a data source into the relevant microdatabase and from the microdatabase to the target data product consumer. Broadway is the powerful and intuitive low-code, no-code data orchestration module that is used to design data movement, transformation, and the orchestration of business flows. A Broadway flow is built from stages, which are executed from left to right, where each stage can include one or more actors, reusable pieces of logic with input and output arguments that can be assembled to create complex logic. K2View includes dozens of pre-built data transformation functions for any job. Pre-built functions include basic transformations like data type conversions, matching, aggregations, as well as advanced transformations such as masking and complex parsing. Moreover, advanced users with Java skills can extend and customize data orchestration flows and data processing logic using native Java code. They can then package it as new reusable actors. In the case of City Mobility Customer 360, the data product delivers its data via a web service that queries the relevant microdatabase and returns the relevant data to the consuming application in JSON, XML, or CSV formats. The K2View Studio includes a module for generating web services and designing the web service response structure. It features a no-code, user-friendly UI with a built-in interactive debugger. Let's enter the customer ID number 39 in the value field and execute the web service. K2View can automatically generate the most sophisticated nested JSON, XML, or CSV output formats without writing a single line of code. Now, let's go back to our Customer 360 web application for city mobility. The Customer 360 view shows the personal information, recent rental activities, service cases, and financial information for each customer. It also includes vehicle information such as speed and battery power, which is extracted in real time from the vehicle. As you can see, we can also get a unified Vehicle 360 view by clicking on the Vehicle ID. This was implemented by creating an additional vehicle data product connected to the customer data product. The K2View Data Product Catalog enables users to view the data lineage from the data source, table and column, through its data product, all the way to the target data consumer, thus providing full clarity and confidence in the company's data model and data assets. A built-in data product catalog with data lineage, data quality, and multi-domain master data management provides for comprehensive data governance. For every data product, you can drill down into its components and view and navigate into the connected tables, APIs consuming the data, data sources, and more. The K2View platform is scalable to support hundreds of millions and even billions of persisted or virtualized microdatabases concurrently, deployed in a high-performance architecture, leveraging Cassandra, Azure Blob Storage, S3, or any other distributed storage technology to store the microdatabases. The K2View platform can be deployed in a multiple cluster architecture. It supports a multi-threaded architecture and a distributed runtime deployment mode. The K2View platform is scalable to support hundreds of millions of persisted or virtualized microdatabases concurrently. It fuels operational and analytical workloads and facilitates a common language between IT and business. It can be deployed in a high-performance data fabric, data mesh, or data hub architecture, on-premises, in the cloud, or across hybrid environments. It can be implemented in a matter of weeks, scales linearly, and adapts to change on the fly. The K2View platform fuels both operational and analytical workloads, including Customer 360, data pipelining, data tokenization, legacy modernization, test data management, and more.